I just don't want Kelsa to miss too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true too.
well, let's see. I think Thomas was going to do something.
No, other than the vampire. Oh, wait, I was gonna talk to, what's-her-face, the housewife.
Right.
Yeah.
Your cousin.
Yeah. So,
I can do that because
yeah.
Kelsa does not need to be here for you talking to her.
Yeah, okay, I call, or whatever. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay. So it takes a while, but eventually you hear this sweet voice. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, Thomas.
So,
Her name is Susan, by the way.
Susan, I met a guy on a ship, and he's been telling me some strange things about my family, about a lot of stuff.
It's like, what ship there?
The one with the carnival?
Oh, why would you go there?
I went out with some friends.
You have friends. It's like the tone that really drives it home, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's neat.
They're new. I'm sure they won't.
Well, you can't trust them if they're not family, Thomas.
I mean, I don't exactly get a lot of conversation from family, so...
Well, we'll
anyway,
have our hopes, Thomas. Like, it's very important what you're doing right now.
Anyway, on the ship, the guy said something about everyone in my family being demons and, like, persecuting his family. I don't know. I think he was drinking blood.
Alright. Give me a... Let's see here. Oops. Give me an empathy check.
Okay.
Oops. What is going on here?
Got a free.
Alright. Oh, she says, that's nonsense, Thomas. There are no demons.
Okay. He said he was kind of worried and he wanted someone to escort him off the ship. Told him we'd leave by... I told him we could, like, take a dinghy off the ship if he was so paranoid or whatever. I'm glad to help people out. You know me, so caring.
It's like, it sounds dangerous, Thomas. Can't you have someone else do it?
No one else really trusts him. I don't know why. They say something about him being vampire or something. I don't know.
They said something about him being
crazy.
black, I think.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Oh, that's not racist.
I mean, it's accurate though, right? Right?
Black vampire.
You might want to throw the word vampire in there.
Yeah,
Him just being black is not a good enough reason to be afraid of it.
I know, but that is technically the reason why, though. Like,
Touche.
if he was a red or white court vampire, we'd have probably done it. Or I would have, anyways.
Are you sure you want to do this, Thomas?
I mean, it's not like vampires exist, right?
That's right.
Sure. Tell
So,
yourself that.
as long as I bring a knife or whatever on the dinghy,
Mm.
he probably won't hurt me. Or if he does, I'll, self-defense.
Yeah.
And I know enough to defend myself in court.
Have you told anybody else about this? In our family?
Everyone.
No. I go to you first about these kind of things where I'm
Yes.
confused.
It's a good thing you did. She sighs and she says, Thomas, I don't feel right about leaving you with this strange man and these strange friends alone. I could help if you. I have a yacht.
How
It'd be
did
a
this
lot
go from
safer.
bad to terrible?
It'd be a lot safer than some little dinghy.
I mean, I don't think that's kind of the effect he's going for.
What do you mean?
I mean, if he's trying to get away undetected, then a yacht's kind of the opposite of undetected.
And where are you going to get a dinghy from?
Lifeboat can sneak one off. Just sneak it off without an alarm with the right safeguards. I don't know. He's thought of something.
Here's what we can do, Thomas. I got my little yacht. We'll bring it over. We'll just drive right by the ship, like we're seeing what's going on. They won't even know we're there.
Oh, okay. Well, he said to meet him 5 hours from now.
Okay, Thomas. And she is talking to somebody else, and she says, "When you want me to pick you up, just call me again. I'll be waiting."
Right. Okay. So I hang up, and I turn to Axel and say, "Right, we've got 3 hours to get him out through the front."
Okay. So we're not, like...
That didn't help at all.
Never mind. Okay. So, do we want to go there now and try to get him out? Did you learn anything useful from your phone call?
No. I learned... I told you it was a bad idea. Basically, in 5 hours, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring a yacht over to the other yacht. And they're gonna be looking for this vampire. So
Neutral ground, though, so.
So if you don't get him out in 3 hours, I'm pretty sure we aren't gonna get him out at all. Ooh, or option. If you're concerned about all the mortals on the ship or whatever.
I love how you went from so quickly for I'm to, oh, they're mortals, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right?
He is more saying it not in terms of they're weak creatures, but more in terms of he needs a classification to use at the moment. And
Humans?
He's not
bystanders, innocent
just
people.
The terminology was interesting. I don't mean anything bad by it. I just find it funny. That's all.
It was.
I don't mean anything
Yeah, I know. I know what you meant.
Just found it funny. That's all.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we've got a yacht full of white court vampires coming in 5 hours. I don't know how strong black court vampires are. But if they're
I'm
strong,
sure, numbers matter here.
What book are you on, by the way?
I'm motioning myself I don't fight wars. I don't fight wars.
I haven't even gotten past the third book. I haven't had time. I've been.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't know anything.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It just
3 books is more than enough to understand the setting.
Yeah.
You just don't have all the metagaming knowledge that you might otherwise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Lots of people against 3 people. Bad.
Right. So let's just get him. Let's just get him out within the 3 hours then. And
Do we want to get him off? Is my question. We want to get him off the boat.
I kind of do. Like,
Okay, I guess we're going to get a guy off boat.
yeah, we should probably bring him out for the front because they're expecting it. Because Susan's expecting me to bring him out for the ocean.
Okay, I mean, like, okay.
Well, what? Why wouldn't we?
oh, no, I was just, Black Court vampires are like, as well as like most magical creatures, don't like running water, but throw a Black Court vampire into the ocean, he might actually just die. It depends on how choppy the water is. I just thought it was funny. Like, metagame knowledge completely. That wasn't me, like, commenting on what you said. I was just like, oh, that might be a thing she might want.
Yeah, but why wouldn't we? I mean, how can a Black Court vampire be any worse than a White Court vampire? And they only sound incredibly horrible.
I mean, they have to be keeping on the boat for a reason. Like,
yeah, I thought, but like he's been persecuted by White Court vampires, right? Like that might have something to do with it.
I don't know. I was hoping we would learn something before we loosed this thing on the city. But if we want to do it, I guess we're going to do it. Like, I follow your lead.
I want to do it.
Okay, I guess we can go try to free the Black Court vampire. Oh god, this is a bad idea. But we're going.
Okay. Are you guys going to try and bring Janice?
No. Janice has kids.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna call I'm gonna call Digger and like tell him like, oh god.
Like Digger's like, do you want like a silver crucifix or some garlic or?
Yes, I want something. Oh, a silver crucifix would be great.
I have this crossbow that launches spikes.
Remember, we only have like 3 hours, so.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I just want to go to the pawn shop, which will take like 15 minutes. Get me a silver crucifix.
Make a resources.
Then head there. I got that. I
can. Let me help you out since I'm getting you into all this trouble.
Okay. I got a 3.
Alright, well, let's add 2 to whatever Thomas gets. Which is also a 3? Okay.
He got a 2.
That's 4. So you guys can get... What, did I actually close it again? Why do I keep closing my PDF?
Like, I just want 1 silver crucifix, and like, if Digger can get like a crowd of people together to go with us that are like pack members, that'd be great.
Oh, you wanted to get us packed together? That's not going to be resources. Well, I guess if you pay them enough.
Could be circles.
Yeah, no, I'll use the rest of my resources to do that. Because I can only make 2 a night, and might as well use my gambling money for this.
Well, let me see what it actually costs. What you're actually
mercenaries.
Yeah, well, I don't need them to fight. I just need them to show up so it's enough people's like, we don't want to fight everybody.
To be honest, this is like the most unexpected result of this guy. I thought
this is the one.
I thought he would be in the accorded neutral grounds for the rest of the campaign.
I was hoping he would be.
You showed us a problem. Thomas said he wants to get him off the boat. So
because Thomas doesn't know what the fuck a Black Court vampire is.
Yep.
Which is why you should probably go and ask someone, just so you know.
I mean, he told me he wanted to do it, so I'm listening.
I mean,
do you know what a black court vampire is?
A little bit better, probably.
Axel?
Not a lot. I have maybe a little better understanding, but not a lot. But it's not
one
because
person who actually
he-
knows is not actually, there. And
that's
you
true.
can't ask
And
her.
like,
Okay, so
and Thomas said he wanted to do it, so I'm going to help him. Like,
It's just funny. It's like
or-
the one person who knows what black court vampires run at the sight of them, and everyone else is like, "Let's help him." That's great.
so at your current
It's so
level,
we're
good.
safe for a year.
you're paying them.
Yeah.
We're safe.
So good.
You're paying them like $9,000. So that's pretty.
What
good.
kind of role is that?
What you already paid
Like-
the resources for?
Okay, so for a 4, I can hire them to be there.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay, so I'll spend the
1,
rest
2,
of my
3,
gambling
4.
money, which gives me a +2, so that gives me a 5.
Then you're paying them like $500,000. That makes no sense.
yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to only use half of that if I can, and just give them +1
I mean,
to that.
yeah,
so it'll
you
give me
can.
a 4.
Yeah.
I mean, we already have a 4. Because
Let me ask you this: how many fate points do you have?
I have 3 left.
What's your refresh?
3. You
So
gave
I'm
me
gonna
one
go-
earlier, and I already used that one, so I come back down to 3.
So refresh is called refresh. 'Cause at the beginning of
Uh-huh.
each session, it goes up to whatever your refresh is. So you
yeah,
have
so
3
I
fate
started at
points
3.
to
You gave me
spend.
more points, so I went above 3.
So you have 3 fate points to spend in the next 10 minutes.
That's what I'm going to be spending them on.
All right.
I'm imagining shit hitting the fan.
So you spend a fate point on the money.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess you're now like you can just give them all your winnings, which is like I guess it was like $100,000.
Basically.
Throw money at them.
So yeah, they'll come and they'll fight for you.
I hope this turns into a fight.
ready
And
to
you just
meet-
kill
I'm-
him. I hope you kill
I'm
Black
ready-
Court Vampire.
All right. So
Somehow.
what color is everybody?
I'm blue.
You're blue.
I'm
What
by
color-
myself.
I don't know what color I am.
I really don't know either. What
I
color
can.
is Cynthia?
I have no
Purple.
clue.
Somebody
Purple makes sense.
somebody was changing the colors, so looks like Thomas is red. Like I saw somebody like changing the little dots during the game. I guess it was Kelsa. Alright, so what icon should the other dudes be?
A
Whatever
wolf
color's
or
going to keep
something.
us alive.
They're ninjas.
Okay. Perfect.
So
Let's
Thomas,
do this.
Axel, and then
I-
ninjas. Go to the
I
carnival.
And I tell them, like, the plan is we're just going to walk him off the boat, and he's going to go about his business. And
Okay.
nobody here is going to get hurt. He's promised not to hurt anybody I know for a year. And I know all of you.
So yeah, like you guys
I
are
feel like this deserves a compel for ignorance is bliss.
oh sure, I'll give you that. Take your fate point.
I keep forgetting to ask you about that, by the way. Like, hey, I think this deserves a compel, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah, like you should not get all your fate points from not being saints. That's
Yeah.
I'm not going to encourage people to split the group just so they get more fate points. That's
Yep.
Alright. So everybody goes to the carnival except for the sane people.
Oh no, the same people are just either taking care of their kids or making deals with ISIS.
Yeah, so you blame us for doing something bad as you're, like, now indentured servant
Hey,
to a god.
my bad thing can only affect me, though.
I wasn't sure about that. What if she says to
I
kill
mean-
your teammates?
She could technically compel me to try and kill you, sure. But, she can only compel me as much as I allow her. I am in somewhat control of what she does.
You only have one refresh though. Like that's not exactly strong footing.
What do you mean?
Like
Like, she can't, my refresh has nothing to do with her?
Your refresh is like the ability or your free, like how much freedom you have.
How much freedom I have with like from doing going with like who I am, like sure. But like her in general, as in like um she only gets debts when I allow her to get them, is my point. We don't know what the Black Court Vampire is going to do once you let him off, is my point. Ergo, I can somewhat like mitigate the damage of ISIS.
Why would you want to do that? Come on.
I'm not saying I want to. I'm saying if such a thing was like my goal, I could. You, however, cannot stop the Black Court Vampire from going around and just killing everyone.
Okay, so you guys released the vampire, and then we're going to jump forward 1 year.
Really?
No.
Please.
Okay. That would be the most bullshit jamming ever.
It'd be hilarious and sad, but yeah.
So, they've killed everyone, and I have an army of necromancer bullshit shit.
Everything was going fine until the Black Court Vampire Nation attacked.
Right. So Steve, like, taps X on the shoulder. And he points up.
Hey, Steve.
To, like, he points up to, like, the little cabin on top the cruise ship.
I would actually like to like stop this before we release him, before like so because this feels like important, like how this goes.
Well, Kelsa's not there, so she can't do anything.
No, I know, but like explaining it might be like, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. We didn't have any problem explaining to Sacrilege any of those things.
Yeah, because I want to do my.
Okay. So,
you're talking about Sacrilege.
Right.
I don't remember what we did with. Also, Sacrilege was gone for longer. Like, we have had to cut a session in half instead of, like, the last 10 minutes. Because we've already passed 4 hours, is why I'm saying it.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually,
so, I mean, like, this is going to be the last thing.
I timed it.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, so.
Go for it.
Steve, like, points it up and says, they have 2 snipers on top of the boat.
Why don't you go first, Steve?
Give me a investigation check.
Okay, I mean, like, were those there like last time?
You didn't see them before.
Nope, I noticed nothing.
You do not see the snipers.
Even as he points them out to me, I still don't see them.
Right.
Okay, so I like ask Steve, do they look like they're preparing for something to go down?
No, they're just watching us. Like, through their scopes.
Okay, so I mean, like, wait here as we go and get this guy and walk him off the boat.
What are you saying?
I said, like, wait here, Steve, as me and Thomas go get this guy and walk him off the boat.
Steve was like, we're all here with you. And, there's like a dozen of the outcast gang here with you. Not just
Okay,
Steve.
so we go get him. Like,
right.
If they're not gonna, can they stop us from getting on the boat?
Well, you don't know that.
Okay, we're gonna try to get on the boat.
Are you going in with the gang or not with the gang?
With the gang. Because neutral ground, so they shouldn't be able to stop us. I don't know.
Alright, so
I'm trying to get on the boat with the gang.
You guys walk into the boat. It's like that scene from Ocean's 11 where everyone's just like walking like badasses.
Okay.
And like
that's about right.
You guys just walk straight to the corded neutral grounds.
Yep.
And there's nobody blocking your way.
Okay.
So you walk in.
Okay.
And there's a new bartender now. And the vampire is in the corner. There's a couple ladies at one of the tables talking, and there's a guy and a girl in the back talking. And then there's the Black Court Vampire in the corner. Just watching.
Is he like looking? I like motion him to come over.
You wave at him?
Yeah, like, let's go. Kind of like the wave to come here.
Like, he stands up and like everyone in the room just like stares at him horrified.
Okay.
And he walks over next to you.
Okay.
And like, you still
We're ready
can't
to go.
see under his cloak. He's like,
we brought more people to make sure nothing happens.
And he looks at all of the gang, says, I'm in awe of your death. And then he
Let's
like
hope
he gets
nothing
in the
happens.
middle of the group, and what do you do?
We walk him out.
Okay,
This is what Thomas
Yep.
wants, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it.
so nothing happens until you get back on the dock.
Yep.
Make an alertness check, everybody.
Yep.
Just let I told this fucker no. So if anything happens, it's gonna happen for you guys. So it's okay.
I got a 4. I need better than a 4.
No, you don't need a better than a 4.
Okay.
So
I'm
you notice,
assuming
like,
I need
there's
better than a -1.
there's like 2 of the little like red dot sights for a sniper rifle on the vampire's back, but Thomas doesn't notice.
Okay, so I mean, like, I'm gonna like alert
Don't
his
tell
name.
him.
I'm gonna tell him like there's like they're aiming at you.
Like, you don't know his name. He never gave it to you.
Yeah, I know. So like, Mr. Dude, like Mr. Black. There's 2 like sniper.
All right,
There's
so,
2 people aiming at you.
he starts running. Let me see here.
Everyone's gonna die.
What? Woo. Okay.
I mean, we all know 20 people collectively.
Huh?
Nothing. I was making a joke about how you can't kill anyone we know.
Alright, so you guys are like shooting. There's like shots going around all around you.
Okay.
Why don't you guys give me athletics checks to avoid being shot? You need to beat a 4. Okay?
Athletics 4. Okay. Oops. Nope, wrong one. Oh God.
Okay.
Been a -3. So I gotta re-roll.
Yeah, that's going to be a bad hit.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to re-roll and use a karma point with. I follow those with authority. So I'm
Well, first
following.
re-roll.
I'm following Thomas to do this and hope for the best. Oh God, I got a -2.
Alright, so you're going to take.
Can I re-roll again?
Yes.
How bad
Can
is
I-
it first? I want to know how bad it is.
You would take 11 physical stress.
Nope, I'm re-rolling.
Jesus. You're getting
Like-
shot with a sniper rifle round, right?
Yeah,
So
would
I'd
be
take
a
2
lot
physical
more.
stress.
like I'm in. Like I want. Can I like tell the Black Grand Court vampire to like carry me out?
Thomas, you take. Actually, you're just going to take a lot more stress than that.
I got a 0.
okay.
That's
Okay.
better.
So they rolled a 3 and a 4. So that's 7. But then they're also using sniper rifles, so that's another 10. So it's 17 stress. Do you guys have any body armor?
No.
No. I have a
No.
leather jacket that does great for sniper rifle rounds.
We should have waited.
I'm
Okay.
bad at following directions when I'm told.
So how much?
Oh
of
God,
that,
everyone's gonna die.
how much of that speed choose? Like they don't have that they're going to kill you. Like remember, I said that you wouldn't die unless I declared you are marked
Yeah.
to death.
Yep.
So you can let them shoot you and not take any consequences. Or you can take consequences and spend fate points to try and survive this.
What happens if I don't take any consequences? I'm just unconscious?
You'll take a severe physical consequence. I mean, no, not severe. A moderate physical consequence. Like, I'll let you choose what it is, but something like being shot in the back with a sniper rifle.
Shot in the heart.
You will be
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
unconscious, and you don't know besides that.
Mm,
I've got a similar choice to make, right?
Right. So Thomas, you will take
Could I
you will
for
take
that
13 physical stress.
for that athletics thing, could I invoke I beat the best or no?
And that would
Okay.
lower you
Break-
to
That would bring me up to a 4,
then
didn't
you
you?
would take no physical stress.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you're fine. Like the bullet just like maybe it trims your hair or something. This is a tie. It's a tie with the bullet.
I better hope he carries me out then. So I guess I'll take a moderate stress, like shot in the back.
Alright, so you're taken out.
Yep.
Okay, so you can't come back from taken out in the scene. So you're
Yep.
knocked
So I'm
out.
like done for this week.
What's your consequence you're taking? Shot in the back?
Shot in the back.
Okay. So yeah, so Axel, he goes down. The two other of the shifters go down. Like the pack grabs their own.
The wanted guy taking a bullet to the back, having to go to the hospital, except they have to report hospital, like gunshot wounds.
I mean, he might know somebody. Thomas.
So Axel, roll your contacts.
My contacts?
Yeah.
Bro, well,
I got a 3. I got
Nice.
a 3, and that's plus 0.
Alright, one of the shifters grabs you.
Okay, seeing that someone's grabbed Axel, I just I assume everyone's starting to run off or whatever.
Alright, let me draw what's happening here. So I'm going to make a new page. Let's move you to my new page. Let's show what's happening on the map. It is. Okay. So here's the boat. And here's the pier. And here's where you have to be.
Okay.
So this is like the parking lot. And then there's buildings over here.
Okay.
So you... Let's see here. There's that. There's that. 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 There's that. There's that. So I'm going to make a token. Where is it? So the black arrow is where you guys are. So for your guys' turn, you need to move one, 2, 3, 4 zones to get to safety. So the shifters that are carrying people.
I mean, there's nothing I can do at this point.
Right. So Thomas, you can run for it. If you want to, you make an athletics check, and then you move a number of zones equal to what you roll.
Okay.
And the shifters will have to do the same. But they'll be rolling at a -1 because they're carrying people.
Right. And if I try and... Can I try and run defensively so I'm like ducking behind cover and stuff?
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You could take a full defense action, but then you couldn't sprint.
Right.
You could only move one square.
Okay. Think. Yeah, I'm gonna roll athletics.
Okay. Alright, so you move 1 square. And those guys move 1 square.
Does somebody carry me?
Yeah, one of the guys is carrying you.
Okay.
But he only moved 1 square, the same as Thomas.
Okay. Long as
Wait,
I'm
shouldn't we
moving,
be-
I'm happy.
Shouldn't we be in the same square as each other then?
You are. But
Okay.
these are some of the shifters. So most of the shifters are now in cover. But you, Axel, and the guy carrying you are still in the shooting range. And one of the guys carrying somebody else is right in front of you. So they're gonna try and shoot you guys again. So go ahead and roll your athletics. You have to beat a 6.
Still bot
Thomas?
Thomas.
Right. Okay.
Okay, roll it again. Actually, no, you
Okay.
don't have to roll it again. You don't have to roll it again. So you're going to take 7 physical stress.
Can I spend some fate or no?
Yeah, you can spend. Well, you only need 1 aspect invoked to survive without damage.
Okay. I want to enjoy being the victim to justify an adrenaline rush.
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay.
So you're fine. You can roll athletics, try and escape, or you can wait and see what happens. So this guy takes damage. He takes 13 damage. And this guy takes 7 damage. So the guy holding Axel gets shot pretty bad, but he's still going. But the guy in front of you gets shot, and it like it shatters his shoulder, and he has to drop the other shifter that got shot before.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd keep going since Axel's not in danger.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Ooh.
may always move 1. So you are
And
now
how
with
much
the shifters.
do I need to? So I'm still not safe though, right?
Right, you're still not safe.
Okay.
You can spend fate points on this and be safe.
How
You
much do I need to be safe?
You need to spend 2.
Okay. Okay. Can I invoke future White Court? No, because I don't know for a fact that it's White Court shooting at me. Because I was gonna invoke future White Court lawyer for them to not be shooting me as hard.
Like, they're just shooting you for a flesh wound?
Yeah, they're just shooting me to show that they're shooting me.
That won't help you run faster.
That's true. And I can't invoke things for the same reason twice, right?
Right.
Okay. I mm, I'll just spend the 2 fate points.
Oh, you'd have to spend 4 if you're not invoking an aspect.
Oh,
Maybe you
okay.
just shouldn't.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I can always move next time.
Right. So you're with the shifters. And apparently we lost Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, like, do we make it?
Like,
Do we live?
Oh, not shifters and Axel, shifters, Thomas.
Like, Thomas lives, yeah. I would like to live too.
Okay, roll your athletics, Thomas.
Okay, what do I need to be?
A 3. Okay. Oh, you're gonna get shot for 16 damage.
Damn!
Yeah. Okay, I can invoke that future White Court lawyer thing now, right?
Yes, you can. But
Okay.
that will only lower it to 12 damage.
And then if I just spend 1 fate point?
Yeah, then you won't take any damage.
Yeah, so that's 2 fate points.
Okay. Roll you're fine then. The other shifters rolled very well, so they're fine. And they both make it to safety. So go ahead and you roll athletics now, Thomas. Okay. So you move forward 1.
How many spaces do I need to get to safety?
2.
2. Okay, can I justify you don't have it that bad? As, like, now it actually is that bad, you're getting shot at. It's time to step it up.
Sure.
Okay.
And you don't have that bad compared to Axel.
So that moves you forward 2. And you're safe.
And I'm back at my refresh amount.
But you're not dead.
Yep.
No.
Alright, so you're not out of the woods yet.
Nope.
So now goons are chasing you.
Goons?
Goons.
Bad guys.
Bad guys.
Hired muscle.
Okay.
Mercenaries.
Is there a crowded area of town I can try and lose them in?
Yeah, there is. You're in the town now.
Yeah, okay. Because I have the stunt blend in, which gives me a +2 for stealth checks, when trying to lose someone in crowds.
Oh, sure, give me a roll.
Okay.
They are not full.
Do I need to beat a free?
What?
I need to beat a free, right?
Yeah.
Can I just spend Can I just spend 1 more fate point to lose them?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
So
And I mean, whoever's carrying me is up to them whether I get away or not.
And they managed to make the road and get away.
Good. Where do I end
Shifters
up
get away.
exactly?
You end up in your apartment.
Oh, God.
Your wound has been bandaged. That's like a bullet.
Like enough I don't need to go to a hospital?
You roll for that.
Survival?
No, you don't get to roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna say I get to roll to figure out if I need to go to the hospital or wake up.
No, you have to go to the hospital.
Oh, God.
You don't have to go right now. But you
Is there
cannot
like
heal.
anybody I could call or pay to do that outside of a hospital?
Roll contacts.
No, I've already made 2 resources to roll this game. No.
Roll contacts.
I doubt that's gonna work. I got a 0.
No.
I mean, I could. Oh wait, I don't know where
So, I
Axel
mean,
is.
like-
Do I?
Unless you like followed me home or followed me wherever they took me.
Do you like call Axel to see if he's okay?
Could I like have looped around or tried to loop to Axel's apartment or try and find somewhere where I think I could meet up with Axel?
Sure. You can go to his apartment.
Yeah. Okay, that's where I had.
So yeah, like Axel is like in his bed and he's like agonizing over what to do.
I try and like see what I can do about the wound, or does
Do you know a doctor? Somebody that doesn't have to take me to a hospital.
I kind of burned those bridges, at least for a little bit tonight.
I'm sure I'm pretty sure the shifter gang did as much as they could already since I'm bandaged and I made it home.
Yeah, does it look like he's gonna die?
No.
Does it look like he's just in a lot of pain and could use some painkillers?
It looks like he's been injured severely, and if he doesn't get attention, he'll eventually be crippled for life.
Okay, I guess I go to the hospital.
So I'd say, yeah, hospital is probably your best bet. I mean, yeah. Don't worry, I'll get we'll get you a lawyer if it leads to that.
Okay, take me to the hospital.
Right.
So Thomas, like, you have a choice. You can take him to the hospital. Number 2, your cell phone rings, and it's your cousin. Number 3, the vampire clears his throat behind you.
Oh, okay. So is it the Black Court vampire?
Yeah.
So
I'm
I have
glad
a
you made
choice.
it out. I'm not being turned into a Black Court vampire. That is not an option. That is not an option.
Okay, so my choice is between answering the phone, talking to the Black Court vampire, or driving to the hospital with Axel.
Yeah. Like, those are your 3 options to get Axel healed.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant in terms of what to do at the moment.
No. You want to think about this choice?
I mean, like, exactly what is the Black Vampire Court's offer?
yeah.
Is he going to actually turn me to save me? Yes, I'm asking.
He says that he served as a field medic in World War II.
The least you could do is patch me up after we got you off the boat.
I thought you needed different kinds of services. I'm grateful, but my gratitude is not infinite.
I will take getting well over finding out whatever happened to that body.
Very well. Does Thomas want to give that up?
Yeah, I guess that's like a mutual decision, kind of.
Let me hear out what what Susan has to say.
Alright. Well, you pick up the phone. She's like, Thomas, are you okay? I'm so worried. I heard shots and I didn't see you. You never called.
Yeah, he changed up the plan.
Oh no, you got away.
Yeah. I guess I'm just lucky like that.
That's so. I'm so glad to hear that, Thomas. Roll empathy.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not rolling well lately.
She's totally sincere, it sounds like.
Yeah.
She says, so what happened?
He had some people he wanted to, who were also willing to help him get off the boat. He decided that the front would be the best way to get out for some reason.
Like the Black Court vampires was finding this amusing. Because he's sitting right there listening.
Is I lay here in agony.
Someone shot at us, so I guess he was right to be worried about people trying to kill him.
Oh, are you okay? You didn't get shot, did you, Thomas?
No, I'm fine.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah. One of my friends got shot, though. You wouldn't happen to know a doctor who could see him, do you?
Yes, I think I could. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay, can you send the doctor to...
doctors usually work better if they have all the tools and all the right, location.
That's true.
I can send someone to pick you up. And your friend.
Can... I don't... Can I trust that he'll be fine?
So I don't know how serious the wounds are, Thomas, but you have my word that he'll do the best he can. He'll do a lot better job in his office.
I'll think about it. I'll call you.
Thomas.
I mean, ultimately,
don't you trust me?
I do, Susan, but, I've been hearing some things that worry me.
Well, why don't we talk about it? Sure, everything has a reasonable explanation.
Faster! This is like the most agonizing phone call I've ever had to listen to. It's like they're talking about, how do I feel about you? And I'm bleeding out in the bed with sniper rifle holes in my back.
Listen, Axel, this is life or death.
Oh, God.
Listen, can I at least be there to watch?
Of course. He's your friend, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas, if you have a friend, they're a friend of the family now.
I'm dead.
Exactly. Okay, so I just look at Axel and I'm just I cover up the phone, and in German, and quietly, I'm just like, do you trust my family?
Do you trust your family? I don't know your family.
Who do you trust? It basically comes down to which one of the vampires you trust more right now.
I think I trust this one more because he owes us a favor. One favor, but he owes us a favor. We just kind of stole from the white vampires in a roundabout way.
You know what? I mean, Janice was really counting.
I can't make a decision without you.
I know. Ah, God. Okay, he answers the phone, and ultimately, this was inevitable. Okay, Susan, I trust you. Send over the van.
Okay. I love you, Thomas. She hangs up. And this is the perfect place to stop.
Okay, like I would
vampires laughing his butt off.
I'd like to do one quick thing.
Sure.
Before we quit. Like the Black Court vampire. Go figure out what you can and tell Thomas when you learn.
It's like, okay, and he turns to Thomas and Thomas, you have to give him information to go on.
Okay, so I describe basically the entire scene as I found it. The scene as Janice described it to me. The cut in the foot, the fact that the body was drained of blood, probably facial features if I can remember them.
And where he's found.
Yeah, where he was found. And I probably mentioned that, I don't know how well I would know this, but I mentioned, because I'm pretty sure the apartment's family controlled, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
You
so
don't
I mentioned
really have a job, so
yeah. So I mentioned that, because I assume it might be pertinent information after today.
Yes, he thinks it's very important. He's like, that should give me enough to get started. How do you want me to contact you once I have solved this case?
Can you use a telephone?
Yes.
Okay. I've met some people who can't recently.
If you don't adapt, you don't survive.
Yeah. So I give him my cell phone number.
Alright, he actually takes out a cell phone. It's the new iPhone 6 GS or whatever. He puts your number in.
So what's his name, by the way?
Yeah, what's your name? That'd be great.
As a wizard, I know better than to give people.
What would we call you? A nickname.
Give me a nickname. Yeah.
Or something we can call you.
Yeah.
The GM is going to run away because.
Okay, fair enough.
He'll give you the name next session.
Okay.
But do I get him as a face I can contact, or no?
You'll get a phone call next week saying this is Mr. So and So.
Yeah. He'll give you his contact information then. He'll contact you if he needs more information.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw that we had a significant milestone. I kind of wanted to spend that now. Because I've got.
Okay.
So that comes with moving one thing up, right?
Hold on, let me go to the actual page. You get one additional skill, rank. You're not a spellcaster. So yeah, you get one more skill. This can be a new skill at 1, or a current skill at 1 higher.
And I can't go above 4, right?
Right.
Okay.
You also get
Weird.
one of the minor milestone, which lets you swap 2 skills, or change any single stunt for another stunt, or purchase stunts or powers, provided you have to refresh to do so, or rename one aspect.
Okay. I kind of, for the minor milestone, I kind of want to rename Trapped by Incompetence to Clawing at the Cage.
Sure, do that. And what skill do you want to be better?
Can I increase stealth from average to fair?
Yep, you can do that.
That would make it 4 on top of 4, which doesn't disrupt the pyramid, right?
No, it's fine.
So how does like consequences work? It says stress -4, and I have that like moderate checked, but what else does that mean?
Oh, well, let's roll for that doctor first.
Okay.
So he's really good. He's in his hospital, and Susan's going to spend a fate point because she has those.
Nice. Nice.
You're totally fine. So your consequence will remain for 2 sessions.
Okay, so what is that? Like, is it only like a aspect at this point? Like,
It's an aspect
or does it have
that
a?
takes up the slot.
Okay, like, how does that? How does that in the rules like affect me in the game?
It's an aspect. I can compel it like any other aspect whenever I want your
Okay.
injury to be a problem.
Okay.
Um,
Does it like affect the rolls or anything?
you have no penalty to any rolls.
Okay.
You may also self-compel the aspect like any other aspect if you want to
Okay.
fail a roll because of your injury.
Okay, like I have a PTSD event and I like duck or fall
Right.
down or something.
Or like you're
Okay.
trying to lift something and you can't because
I was shot in the back.
you're shot in the back.
Okay. Lovely.
And
Okay.
what else? If you're taking another consequence, you can't take a consequence of that level.
Okay. So it has to be one above or below.
Right.
Yeah.
So the severe consequence is significantly worse.
Yep.
So like taking a moderate consequence is like it's not a bad thing, but it should put you under a lot of stress about not wanting to get hurt anymore.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Once you start taking severe consequences, it's
Downhill.
It's really downhill fast.
Yeah.
I think there's a rule about what order you can heal them in too. So I'll have to check that out.
It has to be what? Worst to at least?
Yeah, I think it's worst to least. So once that happens, things
You can't do anything until you wait like 10 sessions and it's gone.
right.
Okay.
But you won't die. It's just
No.
you're
just going to be a
taken out
cripple.
A lot easier. Yeah.
Okay. So Janice comes back next week. I have 2 bullet holes in my back.
Right.
Maybe we can keep that from her.
Roll D8.
I mean, it's like, I'm not going to specifically bring it up. I got a 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell Thomas not to bring up the shooting.
Yeah, but she has.
Okay.
That's what will happen.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's going to notice something's wrong.
Then she'll be worried.
Yep.
That's what Janice does.
Yep. Okay. At least I'm not dead. Or severely injured.
Not dead. Alright, so that's
I'm glad we got back up.
Yeah, if without backup, that would have been.
I don't think we would have lived.
Yeah.
They would have been rolling higher, too, because they got a
Less
penalty
targets.
for less trap targets. For shooting the entire game at once, they took a pretty hefty penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, that good idea. Getting people.
I want to live. It was important. Okay. I might owe the game a favor after that one.
You owe a lot of
You
people
might-
favors.
Hey,
You
I'm
might-
paid for those favors, hopefully.
Yeah, like you. They knew what they were getting into. You purchased mercenaries.
So I feel like I
Lost a
should
few
go.
people, probably. So, I mean, like,
Yeah.
they might expect more in favor of return. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had fun.
Okay.
I had fun. Is you a free to Black Court Vampire?
The best part is I still don't know what that means.
At this point, I want to spend one of my minor milestones to change one of my aspects.
Okay.
I no longer owe the White Court a favor
No,
after
you do
that.
not. You don't at all. You're clean.
I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to put in a note to change it.
Okay. Oh, and you
I need to think on it.
everybody gets a minor milestone for this week.
I just know after that, there's no way I owe another favor for that.
No way. Not at all.
I took 2 bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We actually didn't tackle a lot of the things we were going to tackle.
Yep. We still just have this very problem. The Inner Sage is not very useful at the moment. That's going to be a hard problem to fix.
Let me just see if I can find a list of things we were going to do.
Yeah.
So Thomas did his thing. He talked to fairies. We visited the carnival.
Yep.
I didn't get to touch divisions much.
Nope. So I still want to figure out how to do a mass exorcism or mass purification of the fairies for like the fish people.
And you want to talk to the fairy fish people.
Yep. This time I actually want to talk directly to them. And I would like to resolve, depending on how we do timelines, I'd like to resolve my court issue. Since he thinks he can get me out of it.
Your what issue?
Court, like my criminal issues.
Who thinks you can get you out of it?
Thomas.
Oh, Thomas thinks. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to go, but he thinks he can get me out of it.
I mean,
If I get arrested, does it basically either I have to retire my character or break out of jail?
I guess.
I mean, Thomas still hasn't spent that gambling money.
That is true. You can dump money into making the evidence go away.
Like, you could just buy off the fairies, I guess.
I mean, I don't think you'd have to pay them real money. I think it would be more of a barter. You help me or do something for me, and we'll let this go.
I mean, but the more friendly you get with the fairies, the harder it is going to get the Inner Sage back.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, like, he'd have to make it by himself, so we are not susceptible to that role. It's in a pickle. We're in a pickle.
You're in a real pickle.
We'll figure it out next week. I think this week was a success, though.
Define success, but yeah. Okay.
Right.
I mean, Thomas is finally becoming rebellious, which I like.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
That was literally, screw you, Dad, I'm gonna unleash Jack the Ripper.
I mean...
How bad is this going to get because we let go the guy in black? He's just going to go like off to another country, right, and never bother anybody in this town again.
Maybe.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Like, you saw like the threat that they thought he posed.
Yes, I know that worries me, but I paid my debt to the White Court.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, I got 2 birds with 1 stone. One very painful stone, but I did it. Okay.
And
Unless y'all
Thomas
have anything else, I'm done for the night.
Yeah, I
Tom
think me
still
too.
has no idea what he did.
So, you're familiar with Dracula, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. This guy has all this evil powers of Dracula.
Does he have evil inclination of Dracula?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. For a year, it's not my problem. I hope. Wait, if I hurt him during this year, does he still not able to hurt me?
He didn't
Directly.
mention.
Directly.
He didn't mention.
Indirectly
Well,
is another matter. But directly?
To deal with indirectly, we just gotta hurt him enough.
Yeah, he couldn't hurt you within a year.
Okay.
So
That's an
I
interesting
guess.
loophole I'm gonna have to might use, but okay.
So I guess we're gonna be the only ones who can clean up this mess too.
No, I mean, like, anybody we know can do it too. I mean, like,
Sure.
I don't... Anyway, okay. Things to think about for next week.
Alright, see you guys.
See ya.
So,
Oh, that was a lot of fun.